Excuse me. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live. Got my little coffee with me this morning. Let me lower down the music. Had to add a little dramatic flair with the music. Good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon. It still feels like morning today because I'm on my second coffee. Also got me a little Topo Chico open here, you know, since we in... Never mind, I ain't trying to make that connection there. Yeah, man, we got a special game today. We got Luka Doncic in his homecoming game back to Real Madrid, or against his old team, Real Madrid in Spain. Madrid, Spain. Let's get all that correct before I lose my mind here. So as usual, we're gonna go through all of the segments that I normally have. Go engage with y'all in the comments as usual, and go on, try to have a good little show today, man. I know it is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday, October 10th. Jeez. October 10th, man. Just think about this. Not too long ago, we were like, man, we just missed the play-in, and we suck. And now we're about to embark on a new season, man. So it's a good time to be a Mavs fan. Good time to be a Mavs fan. Regardless of all the potential negativity we might be filling out here, right? So there's quite a bit of information that is came out today and also yesterday. So I have it all compiled here. I'm gonna just have to go through every single screen one by one as I go along. But let me get this first bit of information out here. Let me see here if it populates. Will it populate? Come on, populate. Like I got everything else but this one that I'm trying to show y'all. And I got it. I know. You know, with today's game, I feel like it's gonna be pretty interesting as to what the hell is, or how many minutes is Luka gonna get. So we'll get into that in the over under. We'll get into other items that are of the importance. So here we go, man. Let me show y'all the first thing that I want to show y'all, and then we'll touch on a couple of comments, and then we'll get right back on this stuff. Where is that? There it goes. So just so y'all know, if you do not know, Kyrie Irving will not, I repeat, will not be available today. Well, there, I think this one's better. There we go. So Kyrie Irving, groin soreness, will be out for today's game against Real Madrid, per Jason Kidd. So for those that might be interested to see Kyrie Irving play in the third game of the NBA preseason, he will not. And it's probably likely that we might not see him against Detroit because it's only 10 days away. And if you're having a groin issue, if you've ever had a groin issue or even soreness, you're really monitoring it, especially leading up to the season. I don't think we have to see Kyrie Irving in preseason. I'd rather them focus on coming up with different packages for Kyrie and Luka and for them to learn how to play off of each other. So am I concerned that he's not playing in preseason? It is what it is. I know some people want to connect the tweet of all tweets by the Dallas Mavericks, which I don't want to get into the political side of things, but you know, the Mavericks tweeted something, so people want to like connect what they tweeted to this. And again, I'm just holding out hope that does not connect. It is what it is. But again, I think he truly is just nursing or being careful and cautious about a groin injury. If you've ever had one of those, you know those things just flare up over and over, so you really want to just rest it. Is there a benefit to him playing in Real Madrid? It might be. It might have meant a lot to Luka. But to miss out this game to ensure that he's ready for the regular season, that would be my preference, right? I think that should be all our preference. So no Kyrie Irving today, to get that out of the way. So let me jump in the comments right quick, man. Richard Case up in the building, man. He goes, retirement life is great. Sit around, watch great Mavs content. Hopefully we get a great game today. My question for today is J Kidd. Will J Kidd be coaching the win or watching the players? Ladies and gentlemen, if I must say, today is a must win for the Dallas Mavericks. Today is a very much a must win. And I say that jokingly, but I kind of mean it because I tweeted this yesterday and everybody was like, why is tomorrow a must win? And while I am joking, I am kind of serious. So it's like I don't know how to put this in two different ways. But if you lose this game, it's kind of embarrassing because your roster from top to bottom, for the most part, is better than the entire roster of Real Madrid. And if you lose, then we lose talking points as to when the Phoenix Suns lost to the team in Australia. So you cannot lose. It's not a shame if you lose, but it's a must win. Especially after having 2 L's against Minnesota. They're not going to have these massive centers that bother you and create issues and all these elite small forwards like Anthony Edwards. You got to be able to hold your own and get this game done. Get this game done and out of the way, man. Let's make sure that Luka has a great time out there. Queen's in the building. She goes, what's good, homie? Got here early. That's what's up. Appreciate you. And that intro is fire. People need to read the lyrics so y'all could see that wordplay, see the double entendres, you know? If you know, you know. King's in the building as well. He says, we're sitting in therapy watching TGK TV. Salute. We're your biggest fans. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much, as always. King might hop on to this pregame show. For those that are watching, y'all might see King later on in the show. But I will be on We Talk Mavs postgame show tonight. So check that out and tune in as well. Again, I'm doing the thing where I click on comments that don't say TGK. Nick's in the building as well. He says, what's good, man? Let me see what else. Again, if y'all don't mind just putting TGK in your comment, that's why it's easier for me to pick up on what y'all want to ask or state that put out there. So what we at? I'm going. Oh, and before we move on to the next segment, King says, hit them likes for TGK, y'all. It's not easy work to always bring this content. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, man, any subscribing helps out the channel, helps out this kind of content to continue. Not like I will stop, but it just helps get to the more fans out there. All right, where do I want to go next? Let's go ahead and let's jump into the rumors. Not rumors today, but let's get into the news as well. Hey man, all right. Let me show you what we're talking about here. I think I got all my tabs up and ready to go, but I want to start with Mark Followill, the TV voice for your Dallas Mavericks. This is some notes of Real Madrid. So I know some of us in here, like Richard Casey says he's not on Twitter. So hopefully y'all can kind of get a better bird's eye view as to the type of opponents or how many former teammates Luka will have on this team. So he goes, Real Madrid notes for the Mavs upcoming season. Best as I can tell, Luka will be playing versus potentially 6 former Real Madrid teammates. We got Sergio, Campazzo, Rudy, Fernandez, Tavares. Been out lately, so may not play. Sergio Rodriguez, Fabian. Also, the head coach, Mateo, was an assistant when Luka was there. He said, not only does Real Madrid have former NBA players noted in that list of Campazzo, Fernandez, etc., but others who spent time in the NBA as well, including Zanan Musa, former lottery pick Mario Hinojosa, or Hizoha. Jesus Christ, I'm embarrassing myself. Yabusele, who Boston drafted with the pick from the Mavs in the Rondo trade. Gabriel Deck and Vincent Poirier. 3 young players that may be future NBAers on the team too. 7-footer is Mila. I'm not even going to try. Who signed with Real Madrid at 13 years old and made his Liga Endesa debut in May at 16 years old. The second youngest Real Madrid player to appear in a league game, Luka, of course, being the youngest at 16 years, 2 months back in April 2015. Also, 17-year-old Hugo Gonzalez, who played a few first-team games last season at 16 years old. Eli from Senegal at 19 years old, played a few minutes with Real Madrid semifinal and final win in the last season's Euro League. Should be a fun one for a lot of reasons. All right, that was a mouthful. Pause. Right now, as I go along through my tabs, let's show you what these players look like. Let's put names. Let's put photos to these names, right? You got Campazzo, former Maverick last year. There we go. We got Alosen and Rodriguez over here at 13. You got Lul. I believe he's been there. He's like one of the legends there. I'm not too keen on Real Madrid players, man. Here are the forwards. You got Calcio, Rudy, Balde, his Mario. We'll go with Mario. That's Mario right there. Rudy, y'all remember Rudy? I don't know if y'all remember him. We got Dek and Musa. Power forwards, you got Yabusele and Ndiaye. Okay, damn, that dude muscular as hell. Oh, bro, he's gonna be a problem for the Mavericks today. And then you got centers. You got Poirier and Tavares. Apparently, he hasn't been playing lately, so by the looks of it, it might be a good thing he ain't playing today. But that boy, he ripped, dog. So that is the Real Madrid, the Dallas Mavericks team is going to be dealing with today. Am I scared? A little bit, you know. I ain't trying to lose this game. It's a must win, dogs. Should I update the banner? Yeah, let me update the banner. I'm going to put must win. If there's ever been a must win in the preseason, this is it, bro. This is as must win as it gets. So when you see this ticker, scroll by, you're going to see must win. There we go. All right, man. Let me show you this next tab. Again, this is the rumors and news segment for everybody. I want to share a point that Grant Afseth had talked about on Twitter today. He has stated that the match between the Dallas Mavericks and Real Madrid will be played with NBA rules for those curious about that. So the EuroLeague, I believe they play less minutes per quarter. The 3 is a little bit further. So maybe they don't change the court necessarily, but they have to play the NBA rules. So it's going to be interesting how they kind of incorporate all these things as to what's going to be working for quote unquote the Mavericks versus quote unquote Real Madrid. Because if you got, because I don't know if EuroLeague does the FIBA thing where like you could mess with a ball that's in the basket and take it out as a rebound. I don't know, since it's NBA, NBA rules. But I don't know if EuroLeague has the FIBA rules. But yeah, that'll be kind of cool to see. So you're gonna get 4 quarters, 12-minute quarters. So again, how many minutes will Luka play? How hard will Luka play? No Kyrie. You already know it's going to be a Luka show in Real Madrid. I anticipate this to be like some crazy pageantry for Luka Doncic, man. Again, sorry about my words today. I'm still waking up. By the way, where I'm at, our AC went out, so sleep was not easy to come by today or last night. Where we at? All right, so let's get into the next tab. The next tab is a video I want to share with y'all. It is a video that Mark Followell shared as well. So let's check out this. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Let's check out this video, man. Oh, I guess before we press play on it. So Mark Followell put Luka speaking Monday in a presser in Madrid. Quote, I have been waiting months for this game and it's going to be one of the most special of my career. Without Madrid, I would not be where I am now. A very special game, Mavs versus Madrid. Let's get into this video and check it out.
Luka Doncic, the Slovenian El Niño Maravilla. Luka has got him in the blender and the rainbow. That, my friends, is Luka magic. It's the Luka show.
Doncic, youngest ever to play for Real Madrid.
13 when he signed with Real Madrid.
A lot of people told me, you're too young to go.
The youngster smells it out. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He's played with high-level players prior to entering the NBA.
He played 16 minutes as a 16-year-old against the Celtics when they came to Spain.
The champions of the Spanish League stunned the Oklahoma City Thunder in Madrid.
He's played in big games. He's played in the EuroLeague.
Won a championship with Real Madrid at the age of 19.
Real Madrid
has taken the trophy to become the new EuroLeague champions.
Sí, hay que salir a este nivel.
I have some great teammates. They taught me so much.
Asked whether he still communicates with his former teammate. He said, yeah. I said, what do they tell you? He said, just keep killing it.
With the third pick, Luka Doncic from Real Madrid.
Luka drives all the way.
And Doncic is on fire.
That was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. Cool video for Luka heading into this big ball game against Real Madrid. It means a lot to him, man. Like, imagine you grew up somewhere, you played so many years for this organization, and they raised you in a way. You learned everything about the country, and then you go somewhere else, obviously playing for the prominent league in the world, and then to get an opportunity to go back and bring your current team to play your old team. It's like it's cool, man. I'm pretty sure it does mean a lot to him, but outside looking in, that's pretty awesome. All right, what else I got left to show y'all in the news and rumors, dogs? Oh yeah. So last thing I want to show y'all, because I like to always show what we're dealing with, the opponents. Again, I do say this is a must win. And again, this is a Euro League team. This isn't just an easy team to be dealing with. Again, we can easily lose this game if we don't come out here prepared. So, here's a few stats. I'll say let's look at the stats for the not the Euro League, the Spain League. There's more minutes and more games and stuff that we can see from here. So, From the looks of it, Musa, if I remember correctly, Musa's the forward, I believe. He's shooting 52% from three. Sergio shooting 43% from three. Campazzo couldn't buy a bucket with us last year, shooting 42% from three. Their center, one of their power forwards, shooting 54% from three. Alberto shooting 60% from three. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And I believe that on their court, the 3-point is a little bit further. You look at their free throws, you look at their field goal percentage, as you can see here. But they do got 4 players that average double digits in points. Again, Musa averages 15. So Musa is like their go-to guy, point-wise. So number 3, Musa, look out for him. Look out for him. Like, if I need to click on his name so you can see what this guy looks like. It's this guy. Looks like a Luka with a beard, 6'9", uniform 31. My bad, not number 3, 31. He's a swing man. Yeah, he was with the Brooklyn Nets in 2018. I'm imagining he's still there, but no, he's not. So yeah, man, there's gonna be their go-to guy right there. For the, because none of us know. We don't know these players, man. Let's be for real. Vincent Poirier. He averages 11 points. Sergio averages almost 11. And Campazzo almost averages 11. Mario averages 9. And so on and so forth. Traveris Walter, the big center. Again, it doesn't look like he's going to be playing today. But he averages 15. So thank God he ain't going to play today. Rebounds. As you can see the stats here. So yeah, man, we're playing a pretty interesting team. Again, the Mavericks should win, but in the Euro League, they play a more team-based offense. You're going to see a lot more passing. You're going to see more effort. You're going to see team rebounding, these kind of things. Whereas, the Mavs with Luka, we're a little more heliocentric. We do more ISOs and things like that. So you'll be able to see a major difference between both of the teams and how they run offense. And I don't know how competitive it'll get. And I don't know how the crowd is going to, who the crowd going to cheer for. They're going to cheer for Luka and Real Madrid. Yeah, they're going to cheer for Luka and Real Madrid. If Tim Hardaway makes a 3, they're not going to be cheering. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a fun game to see, just to see how our players match up against some EuroLeague players, man. So yeah, that is it for the rumors and news segment. Hopefully I was able to bring up enough stuff for y'all to digest Pause. So let me get caught up with some comments over here real quick. Let me see where we at. Nobody says Madrid is no joke. What the F? LOL. Please don't expect an easy win. I definitely don't. That's why I say it's a must win. Gotta get this win, man. You gotta get this done. I'm gonna say OUI. That says 16 years old center. Hope Lively is better. I don't know. You seen them centers, man? They built, bro. They some built centers. Man. Frank, what's up? Frank goes, TGK, crazy that GMs voted on best player in each position, and Luka is on third position. Number 2 at PG, tied at 3 at shooting guard, and number 3 at small forward. I tagged you if you want to see. Yeah, I saw this earlier. I ain't gonna lie, like, it's cool that he was top 3 in all those 3 positions. But I'm still kind of like perturbed by it. Here, let me show y'all. What Frank talking about. Because I feel like Luka should have been one in several of these positions. Call me crazy, right? So here's what Frank's talking about. Who is the best point guard in the NBA? Again, the GMs voted on this. They got Steph Curry at 63%. Now, if we want to be for real, Steph Curry is not your... He's great. Don't even give me to hate on him. He's great, but he ain't better than Luka, if we're being completely honest. Who's the best shooting guard in the NBA? Devin Booker. Now, we know Luka's not a shooting guard, but the fact that he's up there and they consider him a shooting guard, I guess that's cool. I ain't arguing about shooting guard. Like, go ahead and have it. Steph Curry being there too, that makes more sense because I see Steph Curry more like a 2, to be completely honest. I don't think Steph Curry runs the offense like your traditional point guard. Obviously, he's an untraditional point guard because Draymond is more the orchestrator of that offense, where Steph Curry brings all the attention and he is the offense in a way. I just think he's more like, running off screens, kind of like a Ray Allen, and then he could dribble, he got handles, he could obviously facilitate as well. But I just feel Luka does that way more often. And should put Luka in more of that point guard category and Steph Curry more in that shooting guard category. But that's just me. But yeah, Devin Booker, he's up there, bro. Obviously, he's out of all the shooting guards, yeah, he probably is the best one. Yeah. The next category, who is the best small forward in the NBA? They got Jason Tatum at 47%. I don't even want to comment, bro. Like, let's be for real. Is Jason Tatum better than Luka? No. But I understand. But it is cool that he is top 3 in 3 categories. I just feel he should have been 1 in at least one of them. And then you got Giannis at power forward. Then you got Jokic at center. 93% at center. That's crazy. So yeah, there's an interesting vote there. But again, I want to see Luka be considered number 1 by next year. I can't be having no 36-year-old point guard still being better than Luka. It don't make sense to me. Uli says Busele is the one that injured gets an exum in their last meetup. Haha. I don't know. Nick says, I don't know why you say it's a must win. I just want to see them come out of this healthy, whether they win or lose. Now, again, Nick, it is, like I said, it is in a jokey connotation, but I also do kind of mean it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you're telling me Jaden Hardy wouldn't be their best player. You're telling me, Kyrie wouldn't be their best player. Luka wouldn't be their best player. Derek Lively wouldn't be their best center. Tim Hardaway wouldn't be their best shooter. Grant Williams wouldn't be their best 4. Josh Green could probably be the best player on their team. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just think, and I'm not crapping on Real Madrid. I'm just saying, like, your talent should be better than them, because if not, your talent on the Mavericks should be overseas. Dwight Powell could definitely play for Real Madrid. All right, I'm gonna stop, bro. Frank says, TGK, for today, I want Lively to get 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, no more than 2 fouls. I got an over-under segment that's going to be fire because I got some crazy takes. But I need to see Derek Lively with like 10, 10, and 5. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks. That's what I want to see. TGK, it's simple. In the rest of the world, there's basketball and NBA basketball with different rules. Yep. Johnny B, TGK. What's up, bro? He goes, I'd rather Kyrie skip all the preseason games if that means he's ready for the start of the season. That also gives other players time to show something. Definitely agree. I don't think Kyrie needs a preseason. I think it's better to allow Jaden Hardy to get this kind of experience. That way he's ready to go and more into rhythm going into the season as opposed to having Kyrie out here. I think Kyrie knows how to fit into teams. He's a champion, man. He's been around other great players. He knows how to adapt and he knows how to fit into teams. Again, we're going to get into the over-unders here shortly, and then we'll do a final prediction at the end. Right now, I'm just going to get caught up on all the comments, man. I try to respond to everybody. Richard K said, Spotrac has interesting free agent for Mavs. They have to be on the team to be free agents. You might find it interesting for the 24 season. But I was going to say send me a link, Richard, but I have to find another way to communicate with you outside of here. Frank says, I also want to see Lively shoot a 3. He doesn't have to make it, but I want to see how his shot looks. I went to Six Flags yesterday, and I was walking around for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I saw the basketball court thing. I was like, man, I go in here, it'll be all right. Man, only made like 4 shots out of 12. I don't know. I walked out embarrassed because there was like a crowd. You can't warm up. You just got to get in there. But if I would have made all of them, I would have won an Xbox Series X, which would have been pretty cool. Here we go. Gina Kim, what's up, Gina Kim? She goes, TGK, hey, back again. Sucks Kai isn't playing, but I want him to be healthy, so it's fine. I'm expecting Luka to drop 40. Lively 10 boards, Hardy 20, and a W. Hopefully it's fun and competitive. Gina Kim, we think the same. Just watch when it comes to the over and under. You'll see. Knight says, how about them Rangers? Where King at? Look, if the Rangers get this done tonight, when I hop on the post show on We Talk Mavs with King, I just hope King is going to be in good spirits. I just hope. Like, understand that this is kind of new for the Orioles. They're going to be fine. It'll be time for the Rangers season to continue to progress. So, we got guests up in here staring at me. We got Nick says, I get you, fam. I'm just saying I don't want it to come to the point where they'd have to play too hard and risk being injured over a preseason game. Man, Luka's competitive juice is going to get going. So you got to be careful with that. I agree. Gina Kim says, this is definitely a must-win because if they lose, I might overreact and say this season is over. I know Real Madrid isn't an easy team, but I don't want us going out sad like the Suns did. Yeah, salute to Kirk Henderson. He was like, man, we'll lose a talking point if we end up losing to Real Madrid when it comes to the Suns. So, Johnny B says, over under Luka 20 minutes tonight. Bro, I got a better one. Let's get into it. Let's do the over and under. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna start it off right immediately. We're gonna go with Luka Doncic and his homecoming. I'm gonna set the over under on his points. Right now, Prize Picks has his points at 17.5. If you're a betting man, you would take the over on that. Me, I'm going to be a little bit more ridiculous and set his points at 35.5. So, if you're in the comments, you'll see a poll just popped up. Luka Doncic over under 35.5 points. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think he gets over under? I think Luka going for 40. Earlier in the week, I thought he was going for 50, but they probably might pull him by the fourth quarter. Again, they do play less minutes, but since they're playing NBA minutes, he's going to be out there a little bit more. So that's where I think Luka's going to put up. Yeah, I think he's going to put up minutes, bro. Joe says Luka is only playing 5 minutes, I guess. I don't know, man. Do you think he would have been asking for this game to only go out there and just play 5 minutes? I'm not quite sure. And you know what, Joe, you said that, and as soon as I pull up Twitter, look at this. So my poll might have to be revised. Look at this. Mark Stein, which is very reputable, says the Mavericks tell Bally Sports they will have to limit Luka to roughly 5 minutes of playing time in his Real Madrid homecoming game due to a left calf strain. Doncic desperately wanted to play more, I'm told, but Dallas established his limit to be ultra cautious. Okay. I was in the poll. All right, so in 5 minutes, that's crazy. In 5 minutes, that kind of sucks that he has a left calf strain. Damn, that sucks. In 5 minutes, damn. I'm gonna say 8.5 points. Over. I'm guessing it's gonna be 8.5 now. It's 5 minutes and he's dealing with a left calf strain. Like, this is just not all right, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit cautious, or a little concerned now going into the season, because you got both of your ones. Both of your ones are dealing with issues right now. Kyrie is not playing today because of a groin issue, and now you got Luka Doncic with a calf issue. And I want to take my Prize Picks bet down, because having that bit of information would have helped earlier. That's crazy. Yeah, Luka only playing 5 minutes today. I would be hard pressed to see if Luka's like, nah, damn that, I'm playing more, but yeah, left calf strain. So he had that left quad issue going on earlier as well, but that's tough, man. Gina Kim says, one thing I would love to see from the Mavs is ball movement. I need more team ball than just give it to Luka. I don't want to see Powell getting blown by or hit in the face. Keep him on the bench. Yeah, for today's game, I think it'd be best to see what Jaden Hardy gonna get a lot of run today. Whatever points Prize Picks has Jaden Hardy at, let me see. Prize Picks has Jaden Hardy at, I believe, 15.5 points. Prize Picks still has Luka Doncic on here. Look at this. Let me show you. Prize Picks still has Luka on here at 20.5 points. I don't know. Prize Picks is about to lose a lot of money or something, but they do got Jaden Hardy at 15.5. I will take the over on Jaden Hardy at 15.5. That's gonna be interesting. Mark Stein reported due to a calf strain. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Johnny B says, will Mike Miles play tonight? Honestly, if Luka only get him 5 minutes, he's got to. Let me check some more Mavs PR on Twitter. Let's see. Let me add it. Here we go. All right. So, yeah, they haven't even updated anything yet. So Mark Stein's ahead of it. It's not officially coming from the Mavs as of yet, but again, Mark Stein is who he is for a reason, man. He's definitely been connected to the Mavs for a while. Nick says TJ got more concerned about Kyrie being out already than getting this W. I get that. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, is Kyrie actually injured? Is it soreness? Is it a precaution, or is it something else? And that's the problem, or those are the issues when you have Kyrie on a team. Is like, you're always wondering if it's always something else that's not basketball related. But I think so far we could give him the benefit of the doubt that it is a soreness issue. And for someone of like Kyrie's stature, I don't think he should be putting his body through more run to potentially get hurt prior to the season actually started. You're so close, 20 to 25, he won't play the whole game. But I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. Is Kyrie playing? No, he's not playing. They announced it yesterday. Jesus, Dallas, just let him play. Yeah, you would think Luka would keep it cautious, but That's tough though, man. To go through all of this to want to play against your old team in your old city and to be told you're only gonna get 5 minutes. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I don't think Luka only plays. Let's make another poll since we're still in the over/under. Since they saying Luka's only gonna play 5 minutes. Let's see, 5 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes. Do y'all think that he's actually gonna stick to that? I'm gonna set an over/under for 5 minutes. I don't think he only plays 5 minutes. There's no way you take your entire team over there. You build up this game of the Luka Doncic return, and then not play him more than 5 minutes. I don't see that happening. Unikim says if Luka get 18 points in one quarter, he can at least get over 10 in a few minutes. That's true. I mean, Luka Doncic could heat up at any moment, but you got to get minutes to get warm. You know what I'm saying? You got to get minutes to keep going. Dallas sucks. They let him play on one thigh all season. For real. But then when it comes to Real Madrid, like, nah, we got to be extra cautious. And I wonder if it's because they're not an NBA team that they're being careful. Nick says, TGK, it's not a fun start to the season so far. Agree, bro. Agree. Going into the season already banged up. Luka and Kyrie already having nagging injuries, and the season hasn't even started. Yeah, it's not looking good, bro. I don't know. Like, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Pause. That it's kind of rough, man. Kind of rough. Richard K says, the talking heads say Westcamp, Brown, and Dennis all make team. I don't see how. Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, they might make the Texas Legends, but make the team? I don't know. I mean, they're all athletes. They all got size on them. They're not bad for the team, but I don't know. I see Dennis though. I think Dennis can make it. Johnny B says, okay, now we know Luka's basically out. Hardy over 25 points. Let me let this current poll run. We got a Luka Doncic poll up for 5 minutes today, over under. So far, after 9 votes, 78% of y'all say he's getting over 5 minutes. Again, Mark Stein saying that they got him listed for 5 minutes today. We shall see. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Right here. So again, this ain't even it. My bad. Mark Stein. The Stein line. So he tweeted this out, saying the Mavericks will have to limit Luka to roughly 5 minutes of playing time due to a left calf strain. Luka Doncic desperately wanted to play more, I'm told, but Dallas established this limit to be ultra cautious. What are the vibes like in these comments? Hold on, let's see. People, when he plays internationally, and now some of the same people are upset he's getting playing limited minutes in the overseas preseason game. Good Lord, get a grip. Fair, but damn it. Mark, do you see this injury being a lingering issue all season? If he plays, it could be, my God, please ban him from playing international ball. Dude never has a summer full of rest, and now we see the consequences. Do the fans get their tickets worth in those 5 minutes? Might as well sit out. Damn. That's tough, man. Again, like a lot of this is riding on Luka being there, so that's tough. Gina Kim says, I think it's just a precaution, and they just want them to be healthy before the season starts rather than play him and risk further injury. Yeah, totally agree. G2, what's up? He said, not gonna lie, Wemby versus Chet was fun. Was fun to watch. It was. Wemby was taking it to Chet, man. Dexter Dennis plus or minus 6 points. I'm gonna go over, man. If Luka only playing 5 minutes, everybody else got to play more. Everybody else want to play more. Nick says, on the bright side, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. It will be a long season. Yeah, you got to get off to a good start in this Western Conference, especially for the Dallas Mavericks. You're playing in the West, and then that's kind of the detriment to the long season. Is every night is going to be a tough opponent. So if you get off to a slow start, then it's going to be real tough to get one of these top 6 seeds in the West going into the playoffs. Now he says Real Madrid fans can't lose tonight. If Luka ain't playing, man, they might not. They might not at all. Unicam says, well, I guess this gives Hardy another chance to prove himself at the point guard position. If he's with Green, he'll be fine. They'll drop 29 points to get. They've dropped 29 points together before. They should be able to handle this. I agree. The Mavericks without Luka and Kyrie should still be able to beat Real Madrid. I'm gonna go out there and say that. My vibe meter is eerie. Either the team is gonna blow up or it's gonna pop off. Right? I think you meant to say pop off. Yeah. Oh, man, that's crazy. It's like this news dropped right after I stopped the rumors and news segment, and that should have been in there. Johnny B says Westcamp has shown me nothing. Mike Miles either. Dennis, Jelly are leading the race for me, but I think Jelly too small, so it's between Dennis and Brown due to his size alone. I agree, man. I think Jelly's height is going to be that detriment to him potentially making the team. Because if you don't want to lose a player like Dennis to anybody else, especially what he's been able to show you, that raw athleticism, and he pops, bro. He pops on the screen, so you definitely want to keep Dennis. And Brown has size too, Paul. Rui says, TGK, yo, what's up, dude? This game about to be interesting. It's NBA or FIBA rules. NBA rules today. NBA rules. Nice said, if I said it before, I'll say it again. Jelly and Hardy aren't true point guards. Mike Miles is. Mike Miles does have that point guard feel to him. I think against Timberwolves in that second game, he was a part of that charge, getting us back into the game. Nick says no Kyrie and basically no Luka. It's Dwight Powell. Man, don't play like that. Don't play like that, Nick. All right, man. Let me see what his current poll is at. All right, so after 12 votes, y'all are saying Luka is going to play over 5 minutes. 75% of y'all saying over 5 minutes. I agree, man. I don't see Luka going out there taking this entire team to just play 5 minutes. I don't see that happening. So let's get into one more poll. Go with Jaden Hardy. I think Jaden Hardy has the ball out today if they're gonna win. So I'm gonna set his points at 21.5. Again, we are in that over-under segment. So in the over-under segment, we're just gonna create some over-unders and let y'all vote on them. I just posted the Jaden Hardy over-under 21.5 points for the game. Let me know what y'all think, if he's gonna be over or under today. Again, Price Picks had him at 15, but with this Luka news, if in fact he is not gonna get more than 5 minutes, I could see him playing a lot more. So I think the Dallas Mavericks starting lineup has dropped. Let's go ahead and go over there and see what it looks like. Right here, pull it up for y'all. All right, let's see. All right, so today's starters are Luka, Dante Exum, Grant Williams, Derrick Jones Jr., and Derek Lively. I didn't see that coming. I don't know. Let's take a look at this. Oh, he's going into the arena. Yeah, you can see his left calf is wrapped up. Damn, that's tough. It's unfortunate that he's hurt right now. That's really unfortunate. And they're playing Julio out there. All right, so yeah. So your starting lineup: Luka, Dante Exum, Grant Williams, Derrick Jones Jr., and Derek Lively. At least Derek Lively is still your starter for today. We'll be able to see a better dose of Derrick Jones Jr., see how he looks with Luka Doncic on the court. And then you got Dante Exum with Luka today. So that means you're going to have Jaden Hardy, Josh Green coming off the bench for you. Probably Omax will be coming off the bench as well. Tim Hardaway. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see today. I just don't think Luka plays 5 minutes, man. I don't think so. Gina Kim says, TGK, I feel bad though. I know Luka really wanted to play more. Yeah, no, I know. That's gonna be the tough part to see what the hell happens, because I ain't gonna lie. Like I still find it surprising that he might not play more. I ain't gonna subscribe to that at all. But we'll see, man. See if King is available. See if he can jump on and give us his 2 cents on this Luka news. G2 says, yo, TGK, where's your broom? I believe the Rangers play today. Yeah, man, they play at 7 p.m. tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on tonight. You got the Rangers game against the Orioles where they could finish this series, sweep them, and move on to the ALCS. If you're into wrestling, you also got 2 companies competing today for viewership. You got NXT and AEW throwing out all the stops for their show snacks. So it's going to be a fun night of just overall content on the TV sphere tonight. Nick says, TGK, can we have a over-under poll for Dwight Powell? I feel like he's going to have a big night tonight, 20-plus points. Nick, I'll do it for you. Hold on. You asked for it, man. I got you. So after 8 votes, the people have voted 75% over on Jaden Hardy getting over 21.5 points tonight. All right, man. We're all confident about Jaden Hardy. Knicks. Once I post this poll of Dwight Powell plus or minus 20 points tonight, when it's 100%, 100% under, then you'll see. Watch. Dwight Powell, 20 points. We'll put over, under, and we'll add a third option for y'all. There we go. All right, so get ready. There's a new poll up. If y'all don't mind going ahead and voting on that new poll, and while you're at it, if you don't mind dropping a like on the video, it goes a long way. Dwight Powell over under on 20 points, or the third option that I put on there. Hell no. Let me know what y'all thinking, man. Gina Kim says, interesting lineup. Didn't expect Dante, and definitely not DJJ. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool to see what they got. It honestly makes me believe that Luka is not going to get more than 5 minutes if Dante Exum and DJJ are starting. Gina Kim also says, I hope we get to see Powell play without Luka so the organization can truly see the astronomical level of If he gets outdone by Real Madrid players, that is an issue for sure. True, Johnny. Johnny B says, if Luka does play 5/8 minutes over under, he gets up 8 shots. No, he's gonna have to exclusively shoot everything. You got to give the people what they want, and the people are going to this game because of Luka Doncic. It's not just because of Real Madrid. Like, he is the biggest superstar they've ever developed. Him going back home means a lot to not only him but to Real Madrid. So he's definitely got to put on a show in those 5 to 8 minutes, whatever he does play. But it is unfortunate. Gina Kim says, what will it take for the Mavs to let go of Powell? Allegations, a controversy. He's here for 3 more years. There's no way anyone else will trade for him. He's here. He's locked in, Gina. Yeah, you just gonna have to live with it. Nike says, TGK, you leapfrog my Powell comment. Hold on, let me. Did you see Powell bump his head? Look it up. Yeah, I think the Mavericks posted it a couple of weeks ago on a Monday. They're like, we're going into a Monday feeling like this. And I had made a video on this night. I think it was like the day or two after. I was like, do the Mavs, like, media people not know what the people are saying on the streets? Like, why would you post that and allow the jokes and the negative comments to come for Dwight Powell? Like, I saw it though. Do I want to see it again? No, because it's like secondhand embarrassment. Luka talking on TV. Yeah, he did a whole interview with the Real Madrid media, all in Spanish. It was real dope. Real dope to see him talk. Give like better answers, because he gives better answers in Spanish, 100%. Richard K says, TGK, they always take the over on hits to the face, but under on everything else. Let me see what that over-under looking like for Dwight Powell. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. Gina Kim says, who do you think will be in the second lineup? I can only think of Hardy and Green. Who comes in first, Seth or Tim? Definitely Hardy and Green coming off the bench. It's got to be Tim, because I think I've seen some posters where it was Luka and Tim on the poster. So I definitely do see them featuring Tim Hardaway Jr. in this game. You got to feature your starters if you're not going to feature your stars. Neither of our two stars going to be playing much today, which is unfortunate. Knight says, if Luka gets injured during the game, Real Madrid and Dallas will never live it down. Big point, Knight. It's not worth it, right? Like right now it sucks, but if he gets hurt, is this game worth even participating in if it leads to Luka getting hurt? Like for real. Jenna Kim says, I want to see more from Dexter. He can be a big help. Yeah, I think he's the more surprising player on this team thus far, to see him come out of nowhere, literally. Like, let me do this. Let me pull up Dexter Dennis. I don't know if everyone else in this in these comments know of Dexter Dennis, but let's go ahead and do a little deeper dive here, so y'all could see who Dexter Dennis is, where he comes from, get a little bit more of a background on him. All right, so this is Dexter Dennis, number 38, 6'5", 210 pounds, from Texas A&M. He is a rookie. Let's see, he's some bio. They got him as a guard. 6'5", that's guard height. They got career projections on here. That went nowhere. Let's see what the overview is. You know, you would think ESPN will be like filled with like news on this guy, but they don't have nothing. Okay, they got like highlights and stuff. So yeah, I'll have to find more information on Dexter Dennis, but just to put a face to the name, there is Dexter Dennis right there, ladies and gentlemen. Frank says, I realize and it makes me mad that Blazers has the players we need: Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams, and Thibault. Shaking my head. Third star, defensive backup center, and wing player. Yeah, man, there's other teams that have immediately improved their team or have the pieces that, quote, we would need around Luka Doncic, for example, like the Toronto Raptors. They have a solid team. They just don't have that one star in Luka Doncic. Same thing with the Blazers. The Blazers have turned around their entire franchise just with trading Damian Lillard. And sometimes you have to do that. I mean, they got the future where they at. They got a young team now as well. Blazers might be a threat, man. I'm not going to lie. If they keep all their pieces, they might be a threat. Not necessarily a threat for a championship, but a threat for a play-in spot. They're going to be solid, bro. And you got DeAndre Ayton, who has experience. You got all these young gunners on that team. They're going to be nice. Knight says, can you do over-under on Mike Miles Jr.? Would you want me to do it on points, assists? Let me know, Knight. I got you. Frank says, TGK, I like Dexter Dennis, but I don't think he'll be much this year. Yeah, he's definitely a project, man. Definitely a project for the future for the Mavs. So let me see where this current poll is up. We got 10 votes on the Dwight Powell over under 20 points, and 70% says hell no. 70% says hell no on over 20 points for Dwight Powell. But 20% says under and 10% says over. I'm gonna assume Knicks is the 10% that's over. All right, man. Let's see what we got here. Johnny B says Hardy averaged 29 points per game, over 50% field goals, and 48% for three when he went back to the G League last year. He gonna torch these foreigners. Book it. Yeah, man. I see that. I see that. I can see him getting 30 if for real. If Luka doesn't play more than 5 minutes, I can see him going up, putting crazy numbers actually. Nick says, what happened to the Dwight Powell poll? Just stated it, man. 70% hell no, 20% under, 10% over. Frank says, I think Blazers are too inexperienced right now to make some noise. Yeah, they're gonna be a solid team. They're gonna need time to put it together. They're young. Both. He's a point, so points and assists. All right, we'll do. I don't know how much time he'll get, but we'll keep it conservative. Mike Miles. Let's go with assists, man. Assists. gonna set it at. I just don't know if he's gonna get much run. I think Jaden Hardy and Josh Green might eat into that. So if he gets a lot of run in the second half, he might be able to exceed the assists because you also need people to make the shots for the assists. So I'm gonna set Mike Miles' assist at 3.5. Gina Kim says we have good offensive players, so I hope there's no struggle in scoring today. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be, especially with Derek Lively out there. Again, it just depends on what happens in the second half. I think the second half Real Madrid will make a run because they play team ball, and when you play team ball, you're gonna score eventually. Nick says I'm the only one showing Dwight Powell some love. You are, Nick. Sorry about that, buddy, but yeah. Nick says is TJ playing? I do believe he is. I do believe he is. He is on quite a bit of the promotions out there. All right, man, let's get into this next segment here. If I could get this next segment rolling. Oh, there it goes. All right, man. They're playing NBA minutes today, so you're going to get your full 48 NBA game between the Mavericks and Real Madrid. I think the Real Madrid averaged about 93 points in their Euro League and less in the Spain League, or more in the Spain League, less in the Euro League. I think they averaged like 79 in the Euro League, 93 in the Spain. With more minutes, I see the Mavericks putting up numbers today. They're going to have enough offense even without Luka. I can see this game being like 110 Mavericks to like 102 for Real Madrid. I can see them making a second half run. So yeah, I'm gonna go Mavs 110 and Real Madrid 100. Yeah, that is my prediction. Well, let me know what y'all predictions are. Again, it's preseason. It's really hard to make these kind of predictions. In the regular season, I'm a lot better at this kind of stuff, but we'll see. What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? Dubai doesn't like the Flintstones, but I looked up where they're at. They're right next to each other in the United Emirates. So I would like to visit Dubai one day. Unikim says, I would love to see Omax and Luka do the Whisper Challenge in Spanish. And they both do speak Spanish, so I think we'll be able to see that more during the season when they get back to Dallas. Again, after today, we will not see the Dallas Mavericks play any games until October 20th. That'll be the next game, October 20th. It'll be in Dallas, Texas against the Detroit Pistons. I don't know if the Mavericks are going to do some kind of fan jam prior to then, but I hope so. I hope they end up doing something prior to then. Johnny P says, TGK, if we keep it solid and compare the Blazers roster to the Mavs, outside of your two stars, they may have a better roster. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Blazers definitely turned their team around in one off season with just one trade with Dame Lillard. Not obviously when they made several others, but they've improved their team mightily. And that's the benefits of tanking, bro. They tanked from the start of the season and they didn't get penalized. And look what it did for them. They're on a better path. Frank says Madrid is going to end up going off from three. I can see that, bro. They do got some good 3-point shooters. Even Facu making shots. Nick says TJ and Dwight going to be a deadly duo tonight. You heard it here first. All right, Nick. Say if they do, if TJ and Dwight do go off, I will give you your props, bro. 100%. Nick says I will show love to TJ too, just during the preseason. All right. I see what you're doing now. Frank says, I tagged you. Someone else reported that Luka plays 18 to 20 minutes. All right, let me go see. Let me pull this up. Oh, Chuck Hooperstein. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at this. Who knows what the hell is going to happen today? I have no idea now. Per J Kidd, Luka will not play extended minutes versus Real Madrid. He will play the 18 to 20 minutes that he played in the Abu Dhabi games. The rotation players, however, will see more minutes. Bruh. What the hell? What in the hell is going on over there in Real Madrid? Again, you got Mark Stein saying no more than 5 minutes, and then you got the coach saying 18 to 20. Here's what they got on NBA TV. It's kind of cool. They got Mark Followill, Harper, Devin Harris, and I forget the lady's name. But it's almost close to tip-off time, man. It's almost close to tip-off time. You got Gina Kim saying TGK is going to hurt if we lose. It's going to be some days until we see them play, see them again. Please win. That's why I call this a must-win, guys. That's why I call it a must-win. We gotta get some good vibes, man. Because right now, if you're looking at it, 2 L's to the Timberwolves. Again, it is preseason, but both of your stars having some injuries is not good right now. Night, don't say anything to King. Just have a Rangers hat on next time y'all go live. It'll be tonight. We could lose though. We could lose, and then I'm the one looking crazy. But we'll still be up 2-1 if we lose tonight. But the Rangers Stadium, Globe Life Field, is going to be crazy tonight. We've been starving for some playoffs. Nick says Luka probably negotiated for those minutes. Yeah, I figure he gave him a look like 5 minutes. Okay, my bad. 18 to 20 minutes. 18 to 20 minutes, Luka. Okay. Don't play with Luka, though. Nick says Luka just spoke to the crowd and got a cheer. That's what's up. I guess this. Oh, they gave him a little ring. That's dope, man. They got a standing ovation. Ovation. That's dope. Are y'all all watching this?
One of the most special games
Man, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope, man. Frank says TGK typical Mavs / kid. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. Hell yeah. Exum and Jones starting. Yup, they are, man. They are. Alright, man. Alright, man. I appreciate y'all being here, man. I'm about to get ready. Enjoy this game for the 5 or 18 minutes Luka plays. And hopefully we get a dub today. Again, I'll be on We Talk Mavs tonight. I'll be the co-host today as Rel will be out. Again, if you're a Rangers fan, definitely go in there and let's give King a rough time if we end up winning. If not, we'll just not say anything. But definitely catch me on We Talk Mavs tonight. I appreciate y'all being here. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Goes a long way. It means a lot. Hopefully we get a dub today in this must-win matchup in the preseason if there ever been one. Hopefully we get this taken care of. Nick says J-Kid in mid-season form already. Again, if J-Kid is trying to make plays and try to win this game, it'll mean a lot. If he just goes out there and just watches this game just like we do, it's just more of the same. All right, looks like they're about to tip off, man. It's been your boy TGK. Y'all enjoy the game. I'll catch y'all tonight on We Talk Mavs. Let's go, Mavs.